This is the man who has inspired generals for over 2,000 years to replicate his genius, Hannibal Barca. In 218 BCE, Hannibal crossed the Alps with his army, and he managed to beat the Romans in two important battles in the first couple of years. But his masterpiece was Cannae, the third major battle of the war in Italy. At Cannae, Hannibal had three main elements to his army. First were his Carthaginian hoplites, heavily armored spearmen who were placed on the left and right center in the battle. Second were his cavalry, with three distinct units. Hannibal had local and Spanish cavalry that he placed on the wings of the infantry, but it was the Numidian skirmishing cavalry that played the most crucial role. Then Hannibal had Celtic and Spanish infantry placed in the center of the formation, slightly bulging outward toward the Roman lines. Hannibal placed himself here as well, as a way to tell the Celtic infantry that they were to be more than cannon fodder in this battle. As the battle began, Hannibal's cavalry started fighting the Roman cavalry far on the wings, who eventually retreated further from the Roman lines. As the infantry met, Hannibal and the infantry began slowly giving ground, conducting a fighting retreat. This led the Roman infantry deeper into the Carthaginian formation, allowing Hannibal's Carthaginian hoplites to begin closing around the edges of the Roman formation. At this point, the Roman cavalry had been beaten back, and Hannibal's cavalry then swung around, attacking the Romans in the flank and collapsing their lines. Pressing the advantage, the Carthaginian army of 40,000 closed the ring around the Roman army twice their size, and the battle was effectively over, despite the fact that many soldiers still had to be dealt with. Hours later, when it was all over, between 50 and 60,000 Romans had been eliminated, with the remaining captured to be eliminated the next day. Since the Battle of Cannae, generals across the world have marveled at Hannibal's genius. And in an alternate universe, this could have been the death blow to Rome, and history as we know it could be drastically different.